Hi everyone, welcome back to Encounter Encouragement. Tonight I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been driving and you see a gas station and all of a sudden you think, oh my gosh, that's a great price for gas. I should stop in and get some. Only to realize you just got gas 5 miles ago. And you're like, doggone it, I should have gotten my gas here, or I wish that I had come through when my tank was empty, but I didn't. And here I am, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't fill up because there's no more room. Sometimes life is just like that. You realize that there's a great opportunity to fill up, but you haven't emptied out. You haven't poured anything out of your life in order to have room to refill. So we as people, we get joy out of giving to others. The old saying goes, it's better to give than receive. So we know that this is true. How good do you feel when you have given a gift to someone else and you just watch the smile on their face when they open it? You know it's the perfect gift. You've been holding on to it for a while, just waiting for that perfect time, that birthday, that anniversary, that Christmas, that gathering, that graduation, whatever it is, you've been holding this gift because you knew it was the perfect gift. And you were so excited to see the look on that person's face when you gave it to them. And it was absolute perfection when they opened it up. They were so excited, so surprised, so pleased. And that's how you felt inside. That's how you felt in addition to making them feel that way. You felt so good in being able to give them something that was absolutely spot on perfect for them. And as you empty of yourself and give something from your heart, you have then room to take something else in. Sometimes we give and we give and we give, and we need to refill. We need to take a pause, step back, and say, okay, now it's my time. I just need to plug in. I need to recharge. I need to refill my cup. How do you do that? Well, like I said, you have to take that step back. You have to recharge. You have to plug in. Plug into the source. For me, that source is the Bible, my church family, my friends, anything that gets me back to where I need to be. It gives me a joy, an energy, an extra fill up that then allows me to have more to give. And I think about the lady in the Bible Jesus was watching as the collection was being taken one day. And some people were putting in large amounts of money and some not as much. And one lady put in 2 tiny coins, maybe a penny's worth. But that was all she had. And she gave everything she had. And it was the biggest gift of all because others were giving out of their extra. You know, I made $100 this week, so I'm going to give $10. Okay, that's extra. I only need 90 anyway. Well, this lady only had 2 pennies or 2 coins. That's all she had. And she gave it all. It's a reminder of what Jesus did for us. He gave it all. But before he could do that, every time that he did do something like that, he had to go and recharge. He had to go and get away and reconnect with the Father and spend time with the Father. That was his way of recharging. And by example, that should be our way of recharging. Your cup will only runneth over if it's been emptied and refilled. You can't runneth over with an empty cup. And you can't runneth over if you haven't made space to refill. So pour out of yourself this week. Pour out of what you have. You have love to give, give it. You have joy and humor to share with someone else, share it. You have time to spend it with somebody who needs it. You have so many ways of pouring out so that you can then be refilled and blessed in return. So, I challenge you all this week. Pour out whatever it is you have in your cup. Pour it out to someone else that they can be overflowing and they can then share with someone else, and you can go back to the Father. Go back to the source. Go back, plug in, and recharge. Refill that cup. So I hope I've given you something to think about, because I know it's made me think. But until we meet again, I wish you all those extra blessings that someone else can pour out on you, God-given blessings that you can then pour out to someone else. You all have a fabulous day and be blessed, everyone. Thanks, y'all.